Well, look who it is. Mrs. Sarah Hatt. How could there be any lust up in the air? I'm a talking train, and you're a teenage girl. You know, you should count yourself lucky I acted the way I did. This is a girls-only school, where a potential engagement later in life is non-existent. Most couples meet in school, you know. That's a good question. I don't really know, but boy is this peninsula older than me. Scarlowe and his brother miraculously reached that milestone back in 2015, and Stepney will be turning 150 in December next year. What do you mean? Really now? That's wonderful! Congratulations! Are you getting swole lately? Wow, that sounds like fun. How often do you go there? Sounds like you're having a blast. All right, driver. Sure, why not? Sarah, I need you to get down from my footplate, please. Look, I get what you're doing, and I apologize for saying this, but it's against railway regulations. Just be careful. Wow, this looks great. Sarah? Are you all right? Just what? No, not at all. What are you talking about? Sorry, Sarah, but I have to go. You should get to class as well. And then she said it was because she had been feeling anxious about her body for some reason. What's that? Oi, I may be old, but I'm an engine too. I don't know every human concept, especially this haunted place on computers called the dark web. Oh my, that does sound serious. Ah, so that's why you sounded like you were talking from experience. Well, I don't know about you, but I think Sarah is far from that point. And she seemed just like all the other girls, not too skinny at all. Hello, Murdoch. I've got your goods. Lovely, peaceful day, isn't it? I love that song. Sarah told me they were exercising to that. I just hope she isn't too worn out. Blimey! What's that? Is someone trespassing? Sarah? What are you doing here so early? Indeed. How early is it anyway? Whoa! What a time to be out and about while the sun wakes up from down under. Does the Fat Controller and the rest of your family know you're out? Well, speaking of which, I wanted to ask you something. Last night, when I was passing Topham Hall, I heard some strange noises. Well, I wasn't sure, but I could have sworn I heard someone puking. Is everyone in your family all right? Are you all right, Sarah? You're sweating like mad. I don't know. It gets very cold in the morning due to this time of year in the winter. I can understand still sweating in the cold after a workout, but with the amount of water dripping out of your hair, are you feeling okay? Wait, Sarah? If I had known any better, she's acting a little sus. Never thought I'd say something like that. Oh, what do you know? I'm probably just seeing things with my tired old eyes. I'm just gonna go back to sleep and catch up before my crew comes in a few hours. Wait, Neville? What are you doing with my passenger train? Really? What's going on over there? Right. I'm on my way. Thanks, Neville. What the? Philip? Bishop? Boko? Derek? What's going on? Is there some kind of a crime scene or something? What? Missing? How? And when? Fizzling fireboxes. Why would she do that? Of course, sir. What is it? Yes, sir. No, sir. She was acting as normal as a functioning member of society. Although I do remember a few occasions lately where she seemed a little more sorrow lately. She even came to me at 4:30 in the morning and was like, other than that, sir, she was perfectly fine. I didn't expect her to ditch school, though. Yes, sir. It's been almost 24 hours, and still no one's seen or heard any updates from her. I really hope the worst hasn't happened to... Huh? What's that? Hello? Who's there? Ugh, I really hope Weasley isn't sleeping on the job again. Or maybe it's a homeless person? Sarah? What are you doing here? Not only are you trespassing in the yards, but Sir Topham Hatt and the rest of your family are worried sick about you. And so are the rest of us. Oh, God is right! They called the cops, Sarah! Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because someone ditched school and left without a trace, and left their phone behind so they couldn't possibly find you? You need to get back to your family now! Very well. I'll keep my mouth shut. What is it? What? What do you mean you can't? My goodness. Sarah, this has nothing to do with how you look. And it wouldn't have mattered what type of physical appearance you had. Big, small, curved, wide, long, skinny. They would have looked for a daughter in any form. And you probably would have done the same for a person in your family if they disappeared. Why would you bring up how you look into this? What? Bust my buffers. Is this why you were self-conscious about that selfie? Why you spewed in the toilet last week? Why you came to my yard so early? And why you... Sarah, what's wrong? Man, that was quite the rumble. Bigger than I've ever heard in my life. Sarah, when was the last time you've eaten something? You can't remember, can you? Oh my God. All right, that's it. I'm gonna report this now. This is getting way too out of hand. Because if someone doesn't do something soon, I'm heading straight down to that gym and deal with him myself. I'm sorry, but I can't ignore it. This Jackson guy is an extremely bad influence, a disgusting monster. He's dragging you into this unhealthy cycle, and I'm not going to sit on my tender while he does. I'm gone. I need to speak to Albert this instant. I can't have our controller's little girl going down this dangerous route. I must... Sorry, Doc. Sorry, sir. I was just coming to tell you I have something urgent. Is something wrong? Wait, passed out? Oh, son of a... Albert, you need to contact the Topham family and the police. Right now! Ah! Driver, you startled me. Really? Who are they? Soot in my smoke box. I don't believe it. Sarah, it's really you. I missed you too. How have you been? I hope you're not doing anything unhealthy or even relapsing. So, you're not mad at me for telling you your secret? Oh my God, I don't believe it. That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. Wait, I almost forgot. What happened to Mr. Jackson? Arrested? That sounds a little off for someone who didn't commit crimes but pursued young teenage girls. Oi, you, number 2. I need to ask you a few questions. Topham here says you saw her when you dropped her off at school this morning. Is that true? Did she do, say, or act suspicious or unusual at any given time? Or recently, for that matter? All right, I'll take that into account. Thank you, Edward. The moment where you are under arrest for violation of probation, physical and verbal child abuse, and neglect.